Welcome to this tutorial. The starting point, as usual, is a task list. So you have a list of tasks here, and you have an estimate, days, weeks, whatever you want, and you have a percentage completion. So this is usually your starting point. So I don't need to walk you through this. This is something that you need to input. I'm suggesting we add 5 more columns to this so we can build our diagram here. So the first column is what is outstanding in negative terms. So let's just put them in this. The next one is outstanding in positive terms. Might be easier to start from this. So what is outstanding? So it's the estimate times 100%, which is 1, minus the completion. So in this case, it's 10. If we drag that all the way down, 20% has been done in 10, so the outstanding is 8, which is what we want, which is fair enough. So the outstanding here, it's just we want a negative value, so we just put minus 1 minus the outstanding here, and we drag that all the way down. So this is it. We've done that already. So the task name, I just want to repeat the task here, but I have short names, but I think what you might want to do is to do a left. If you have task names that are too long, you do a left of this, and then you select how many characters you want. Maybe just a maximum of 10. Otherwise, it could look a little bit messy on your diagram here. It might be a bit too long, hard to read. So this is it. Now the completed. Well, one way to doing it is you take the estimate and you subtract what has been done. Otherwise, you multiply the percentage completion by the estimate. It's another way to do it. And this time, we don't need to play around with the signs. Here, I just want to put the same value here. So this is it. So we're going to build our diagram on this. So the first thing that we want to do is to actually give an overall background. I'm just going to give an overall background here. I am, let's have a look, just if you want to use exactly the same colors as I do, which is not always the best option, but here I'm using the latest Office from 2023, I think. So if you want to select this color theme, and then I'm going under Home, and then I'm just going to select a pale blue here, or cold blue. So this is it. So everything is here. Next thing, I want to hide a big fat white border. Okay, so I'm just going to go and I'm just selecting the thickness first and then the color. Because as I've mentioned, once you select the color, then you don't see much here, do you? So what I want is I want to have a grid of white borders. Okay, so if I press on this, it should give me what I want here. So here you go. So this is it. Now we want to add even more colors. Okay, now we just need to do some conditional formatting on those. So I'm going to start with the outstanding amount here, which I've put in negative because I want them to be on the left-hand side. So I'll go under conditional formatting, and I'm just going to select data bars, and I'm going to select any color because after I want to go back under manage rules here. I'm going to edit rule, and here as a color, I want to, you see this orangey here. I'm going to leave it as is, but this is not really, let's say if I just to demonstrate, if I just put a blue here, just actually this blue here, and if I do this, that doesn't change anything. That's because it's a negative value. And I need to go here instead and negative, and what I want as negative is I want to select the standard colors here, and I'm selecting the third from the left. And that should show me all this in red. There's something else I would like to do. I want to be consistent in the length of the work between outstanding and completed. So I need to have a minimum for this part and a maximum for that part. And I'm going to look at my maximum estimate that I have just to give me an idea. I have a 60 here. So I could put the minimum as a number, and I'm going to put minus 70. Minus 70. Okay, and I press OK now, and I put apply. So here this is showing it to me. You have it here this way. I go in and back under edit rule, and I want to show the bar only here, and I'm going to apply it. Okay. Now I want to go back here, select all this, and format paint it on the completed here. Actually on this one here, I'm just going to see if that works. I'm probably going to have to do some changes. Okay, so this is the color I have selected for the positive value, so I'm still good. But the reason why it's just showing it from here is I put a minimum value of -70, and this is not what I want to do for this one here. For this one, I want to have the minimum at 0, and I want the maximum at 70. Number, and I'm going to put 70 here. And yeah, show bars only, that's fine. So this is it. So we just need to make sure that those two are roughly the same length. Now, I just need to do some tidying up. I want to remove the commas from that one, and I want to put it in center. Same here. Remove the commas, the decimal points, and I want to put it in the center. And that's it. So here doesn't have to be long. I can put all this, put it in bold. Just want to, I don't know if I want the same length, but okay. So I don't really need this separation here. What I want to do instead is I wanted to remove all borders, and I just want to have a border on the bottom and on the top. So actually, if I put this one here, thick outside borders, it's going to put them in black, which is not what I want. I want to go back here. I'm going to do the thickness. I'm going to do the white, and I'm just going to do the outline. And when this is done, I just do a format paint, and I'm going to do it to all this. And now you have this pale blue, and you have this white border here. So this is starting to take shape. Just going to put the task a little bit smaller here. And I'm just going to put a default value as blue here. Type of blue that you like. Maybe this one is too. So, and then it's up to you if you want to have a bit of a condition. For instance, if you want to show the one that have not yet met the 50% in a different color, you can put a new rule here. And you use a formula, and you select this column here, the first one, and you click on F4 until you have you are locking the column, but you're not locking the row. So actually, that's it. E4 here, $E4 is smaller to or equal to 50%, which is 0.5. I don't just like to put it this way. And here what I do is I want the font to be, I don't know if it's going to work. That might not be deep enough. Maybe this one here might work, might not. Of 50%. Is that it? Okay. So that works. I'm going to remove the grid line. I'm going to put a bit of formatting on this. Maybe just the same, just something very subtle. I don't think you need all this here, so I'm just going to remove all that. What is fun to do is you select all this and you go under data and you put a filter here, and then you can sort that by whatever you like. You can sort that by percentage completion if you like. That give you this, or you can sort that by work outstanding, smallest, the biggest outstanding work. So you can do a lot of stuff, but if we go back with the task description here, it doesn't like it because they have 110. But that's a fun way to show a status. So what I could do is actually, so this is the completed here. So if I sum all the completed here, auto sum all the completed, and I auto sum all the outstanding, and I just do an insert, something like this, or maybe like that. I just do a right click on this format data series, and I put a smaller donut hole, or maybe not that, 40%. And if I'm being consistent, so what has been done is in deep blue here. So I just put a deep blue here, and what has been done is like this. Okay, just remove this, remove that. Okay, so if you want to put some numbers or some percentage in the center, you can. You're more than welcome. I don't know if that works. You click on the side and you remove the shape outline. It should put no outline. Then there's nothing here, or you can put that into all that into pale blue again, deep blue here. And I'm not sure if it works or not. So this is it. So you can hide this if you don't like it. And then you have the final version of this stuff.